Here's the nursery tank. And I have my balloon molly over there. I'm hoping the black babies up there are big enough for her to not eat. And same with that little silver one over there. Because they're a little bit older. That big one there and that big orange one over there. The speckled one and the orange one. You can see how big they are actually getting. Uh-oh. She doesn't like the camera right now. I just moved her over here because she looked like she was having a horrible time in labor and the other fish were bugging her. But as soon as I put her in here, my juveniles decided to bug her a little bit. Which is actually kind of funny because she's still several times their size. They haven't seen an adult in a while though. As a matter of fact, this will be the first time they've ever swam with an adult. But they're getting pretty big. They're nice and chunky, which I don't normally like, but trying to get enough for these little guys is difficult when there are older fry in the tank. So they're kind of greedy gits, as people call them. It's annoying. But, my girl there, she's having a lot of trouble giving birth, and her fins are actually out like she's threat displaying, but I think she's actually pushing. Yeah, she's pushing. And she's been doing this for a while, and she's having an absolutely horrible time giving birth, so I don't know if one's stuck or what. But at least she doesn't have to worry about really being chased in here. The babies are curious. The coolies might dance around her a bit. Cory might too. Speaking of cories, they're the ones who got my tank this silty. They were, I don't know if they were fighting or trying to breed or what, but they were spinning around and slamming into each other and biting each other for hours, and then they'd settle down and then they'd start up again, and now my tank is all kind of gross and I don't like it. I did change out some of the water, but which helped. I don't want my fish to, well, suffocate. I don't want them to get the sand in their gills, which I don't know if that's a problem or not. I'm new to sand substrate. But I was still worried about it. My fish are giants. Are you ever going to give birth, Mrs.? I'm worried that the older fish there, who are plenty big enough to eat newborns, won't. If I see any of that happening, the newborns are going straight into a net. That will probably be in this tank. Man, they really silted this up. I don't like it. I'm worried that it'll make my fish sick or something, but I can't get it to go back down, so there's not much I can really do. I do have a biomagnet in there, but I put it in there quite a while ago, and I don't know if I need to change it out. I'm going to research that, and if I do need to change it out, I'm getting one tomorrow. It's currently the middle of the night, so I can't do it tonight. But, yeah, hopefully it'll settle down. Sometimes my coolie will do this during, like, a big storm or something. When a storm's coming, they'll start spinning and slamming and messing around, and it'll get pretty murky like this. But usually it's back to normal within a few hours. It's not doing it this time, but then it's only been about an hour since my cories were finished their little spat. I don't know what was going on there. I've never seen them do that, and I've had them forever. There she is, pushing again, and she just can't get the babies out. I feel so bad for her. I haven't had a molly that had this much trouble before. I had one that had some trouble for a couple hours, but she's been doing this for, 6 or 7 hours. And she gets really mad, too, and she'll hit the reflection or a plant or anything in her way. Yeah. The older fry are getting brave. And she just, when I put them in with her, they threat displayed her, and then they're like, oh, she's a lot bigger than me. We're leaving. I hate this light right in the way. Let's see if I can fix that. There we go. Well, hopefully she'll give birth soon. She really, really is trying. Too bad there isn't something you can do for them to make it so they don't hurt so bad or something, because she obviously looks like she hurts. Come on, Mama. I don't think she's gonna drop for us, so I'll have to save that for later. Hopefully nobody will get eaten. I don't think she can eat any of these guys, thankfully. Ooh, look at that. I've got quite a few tan fry coming in. Tan colored. They usually end up spotted like these guys. Those little ones that are brown, like that one right in the front. That looks smeary. Terrible image. And those little orange ones that you see swimming around, they usually end up like that big orange one in the back over there. So they're pretty cool. Those red ones, like that one, are actually platy fry. I have 2 red platy fry. And those darker ones actually started out completely black, but they're starting to get gray around the top. And that one right there is from a balloon molly, not the same one. And there she is having trouble. And picking on my cories. Oh, get out of her way, honeys. Please don't start fighting again. Ugh. I do feel really bad for her. She goes hitting things again. Yes, well, obviously we'll have babies tonight, but I don't know when. I'll keep you guys updated if I catch it. Right now I'm gonna let her relax, which she doesn't seem to mind that we're here. Sometimes my fish will flip out if I'm here when they're giving birth, so I haven't gotten any on tape yet. They don't like the camera being there, but she doesn't seem to care. Normally if they care, they go to the other side of the tank, or they flip around really freaked out. But she might get to be my first documented birth, and I've had many, as you can see. These are just my latest fry from 3 different mothers. Not counting the platy and the balloon molly babies, that would be 5 different mothers. But I don't have the platy parents. I actually purchased the fry. Poor thing. Oops. Didn't have her on camera, sorry. She's trying so hard. And so sad. Alright, I'll update, yeah, I went a little English there. I'll update you guys later if I catch her when she actually starts having birth. Once the first one comes out, usually they have an easier time, so hopefully that'll go for her. But she looks like she's going to go any minute, but I don't have enough footage time.